Yo, what is up? We are back with week 3 and still delivering the heat. Now, I did kind of rush this menu because the week of Valentine's and whatnot, so hope everybody's having a great holiday, as well as the Friday the 13th. So if anything can go bad, today would be the day for it to do so, right? So kid you not, almost had an electrical fire today at the job, had to put out that and other junk along with some other stuff. But you know what, we're here, and we're here versus Saph, coach of the Crimson Shuriken. So let's run down their team and I'll let you know what I brought. I only semi-cooked, couple mons, whatever. We'll just bring it into it. So, starting off, they have a Megalopunny, which has, immense fake out pressure and basically no switch-ins to its dual type stat because it has the scrappy ability. It's Megalopunny. Talonflame for things like burning on contact or defogging, also just living overall. It has a pretty great typing, used pretty defensively as well. It has SD sets that it can make use of as well. Priority in Gale Wings if it does have 100% HP. So this is after its nerf to always having priority to flying moves. Next up, there's Galvantula for things like Sticky Web and a fast pivot. Then you got Crocodile with pursuit trapping capabilities, Moxie, Intimidate. Overall, very useful mon. Pretty great typing and having the stab Earthquake. Then you have pre-nerf Cresselia. So if you don't know, it did lose 10 to both its defensive stats. But in this generation, it does have 120 defense and 130 special defense, if I recall correctly. These are just top of the head. And then you have Florges for things like Wish Passing. Baton Pass is not available, but it can still pass off Hefty Wish, and I believe its special defense status 154, so bulky on the special side. Lantern does have access to stuff like Kill Bell, Volt Switch, Toxic, can just overall be annoying, and have that water absorbability for things such as some of my mons I'm going to bring. Then we have Celesteela, just a jack of all trades. Elite seed sets as well as just straight up sweeper sets. Gotta watch out for it. Dragalge, another special defense demon with adaptability. I love Saph's team. Very well rounded. And to end it off, they have Cofagrigus, access to things like Trick Room, Toxic Spikes, Destiny Bomb, just some tricky stuff overall. And definitely put their team under the scope a previous week ago, but not for my sake, for otherwise. But let's get into what I brought today. So we do have the return of Psychium Z Lando with Z Gravity, Earthquake, and Sludge Wave to hit things like Florges and things that just do more damage over Earth Power. So after Gravity, Earth Power is super effective against 1, 2, 3, 4 of their mons, not including the ones, including the ones that were already weak to it. I have Sludge Wave here for coverage, doing immense damage to stuff like Forges again at the +1 if I can get it off, especially with the Shift Force. I have Sludge Wave here for extra damage. I have Smackdown here to kind of psych them out. Okay, if my gravity turns and I still have something to do damage. I would love to have had a dark type move that did really good damage to Cresselia, but unfortunately I don't. I can 2-hit KO it though with the +1 with Sheer Force. Next I have Pixie Sticks. choice scarf with the shield dust. I had to make sure that's right. Basically, this is anti-fake out tech, and with the choice scarf as a lead, it's really good with its moonblast. So I went into modest nature here, still outspeeding things like choice scarf, crocodile. As sticky web, once again, if you did see game 1, the combination of sticky web, gravity, and this just does immense damage to the team. Very hard to switch into. I plan on trying to clean up with gin and juiced, but Pixie Sticks does also have U-turn. I thought about giving it some other coverage, but U-turn's fine here. Could break things like sashes, but I plan on pretty much 2-hit KOing anything with this. Next I have Submerge, my Hawaiian style set, to lay them out. You already know. So I did go bold nature. I could go any other nature. I did put the 20 in this because I do have the earthquake to hit things like Dragalge for super effective damage. Being able to 2-hit KO with this investment too. Not to mention, you know, Lantern, hitting that harder. I do have sub plus lefties with water absorb because, you know, we gotta drink our water out here. The flamethrower is invested enough to 2-hit KO everything it needs to, and toxic behind sub is just really annoying, especially with leftovers. Toxic into things that would likely switch into flamethrower. Next we have Nightmare with the Rocky helmet, very bulky set, enough speed to outspeed minus speed Celesteela. Even though I could go slower, I'd rather get the hit off, I think, here. Just overall, once again, toxic. Bug Buzz does do immense damage to what it needs to, and Thunderbolt over something like Discharge because I really want to get more damage off on things like Celesteela, especially if it is leftovers, and over Discharge because I want toxic more than I want any other status here. Moving on to the next one. So I only really crafted these 4 in some theory. I just built the team for the most part. So I have Copycat Mimikyu. If only this had Prankster. But yeah, I went Copycat as a anti-lead. Maybe I want to get my webs up, but I could do it with Scrap Reap here, provided I make the right call. Like, it has to be very precise. Otherwise, I do have SD, Drain Punch, Shadow Claw. Drain Punch could have been something like Play Rough, which I might change it to, but Shadow Claw with the Razor Claw. So Shadow Claw overall in this generation has a 12.5% chance to crit, and with the Razor Claw that brings it up to a 50% chance to crit, stacking those two. So every other move here, like Drain Punch, or if I did have Play Rough, would have the 12.5% chance, basically 1/8. And the crit's gonna do heavy damage. Now I could have went Adamant and not did any speed as well, but I was thinking maybe if I get my disguise busted, you know, I do like I could have went bulky on this for real, but you know what, stun or die, right? Next I wanted something to have access to rapid spin or just removal while keeping up webs if I did get them. So I do have rapid spin, again toxic, mirror coat for special type attacks, and muddy water plus mystic water to douse the crocodile. With this investment I can kill 0 invested crook, provided I hit, right? Let's not jinx ourselves. It is Friday the 13th, but I'm like, you know what, fuck it, it's Friday the 13th. So that's what it is. Let's rock and ride into it. Stun or die alumni. Let's keep it popping. Okay, so it looks very Trick Room-ish, right? I can see Trick Room on Cough of Grigas. I don't really have much to stop that aside from this. Yeah, it's looking very Alright, so I could see me likely leading scrap reap, right? I could also straight up trick, but I do want to save the trick for something like Cresselia or even this. And yeah, I believe these three all have access to Trick Room. I think I'm gonna Shadow Claw straight up. The funny thing is I could copycat their Trick Room, but no, I can't because priority brackets, so I likely wouldn't ever be able to do so. I could Toxic something straight up and put it on a timer, which sounds like the good move here. Even sub, right? If they do lead Crook, which they could, you know, Crook rocks. Is that the worst thing? Let's see. I think I lead Cthulhu because I don't have to worry about anything aside from what you call it. I could Toxic this, which is good. I could kill that. Okay, so I lead Cthulhu. They lead the Coffin Grigus. Can't miss, and we love it, right? So we're just gonna straight up get the Toxic off. And yeah, I could definitely see Trick Room heavy on this, if not just special defense bulky. We see the Wisp, and we are both on the timer. However, they are more on the timer. I don't have magic coat. Alright, I think I want to just spam a Muddy Water, because I don't think I really fear too much of the other junk. Like, if this is rest, good on them. Can't really hit it super effectively. I want to keep this in the back, so I'm just gonna miss Muddy Water, and I do see the Trick Room. Now, what they want to do here, likely bring out Cell Stiller, right? Let's just throw off Toxic. Dragalge could come in here too. So the Wisp is nice for the Mem. And we get the Toxic off on the Crest. So Kaguya's gonna have a time through your Toxic. Alright, so I could just spam Mirror Coat. I don't think I need this anymore. Muddy Water is nice there too. This is really good for Dragalge as well. So I think I can go this sub, or I can even go this, right? I'm technically slower, and if this comes in, is that a bad thing, right? Now I could wait, or I could just straight up, right? I do have the boost, so I'm gonna go Zigavolt. Psyshock does nothing. Alright, Bug Buzz for them means what? I think I want a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt hits everything. If this comes in, I just Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz gets the chance to lower. Dragalge coming in kind of sucks, but yeah, let's get the drop. And Meteor Beam is not a thing, unfortunately, on this. So Floor just comes in. Sakura, get the crit. What does this one do? I feel like this would want to Toxic me, right? This could also Wish, or just overall. Though, yeah, let's put it on the timer. If this is on the timer, that sucks, but I do want to pressure. Okay, so we get another off. T-Bolt. Let's bring up the calc. T-Bolt does a good amount. Bug Buzz does what it does. Let's just Buzz or T-Bolt. I can see Hidden Power Fire as well. Toxic, Psyshock, maybe. Let's see the T-Wave. I don't want to get what you call it, so I think I'm gonna just straight up get a trick off. Or maybe I should keep that, right? so I could bring this in. Okay. Awesome. So they are going to give me that leftovers. Thank you much. Moonblast. Yikes. And I'm going to U-turn. The Moonblast did a lot. Let's see. Moonblast from a 0 attack. Okay. What do you want to do here? I could see Ice Beam being on this. Do I care? I think I want to get this a little bit lower, right? Let's do this. Yeah. I'm pretty glad when people recognize that I do have nicknames, and then getting the like the conjunction of words or play on words on what it means. Okay, so I get this up. So they could have aromatherapy here. They should go first, maybe. I do have a little bit of speed investment with my Hawaiian Volcanion. Resisted. So toxic goes up. Alright, I do want to see if it breaks. Actually, do I care? I think I'm gonna just spam. I'm gonna spam this. Okay, that does a lot of damage. A drop wouldn't be bad here. Like, it's not the worst thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna sub again. So toxic, 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 full effect. Okay, so Magellan, right? I'm gonna earthquake this. Let's do a good chunk, right? They don't have the they might be Z, right? Now this is gonna do a lot to me. If it's specs, it does have a chance to kill me. Alright, I do want to go into this and just see what it does. Okay. Yes, sir. Alright, so this is just good, right? Overall. It would suck to get hit with the Wisp. This Trick Room, Shadow Ball. Yeah, can't expect Earth Power. Well, I mean, you can, but you know what? We just check around. Loving leftovers. I think I just get damage on this for the most part. Alright, I want to keep this healthy for the most part. And we'll just Mighty Water and miss. Tis fine. We're just gonna Mirror Coat. And bam! We loved it. We love to see it, right? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to cook with what I had, right? I'm so sorry. Ida comes out here. Now this could be very scary. I expect Flamethrower, Earthquake, potential mix stuff, right? Do I want to get rid of anything? I mean, for the most part, I don't want to give that a boost. So if you do get a boost, what's it gonna be in? Like, I want to keep this disguised up. Okay, yeah, I don't want to give this, I don't think I want to go in that. Actually, you flamethrower. Heavy slam should kill me. Yeah, that knocks me out. You get the SpeedSapphire boost, which is cool. I mean, not really, but let's see. What item do you have? I like the leftovers. I don't want to give you leftovers. Heavy slam does a good amount. I know you're set for the most part. Earthquake, toxic, boom, boom. I do have to scare this out in some way, or else this is GG. Ooh, that kind of sucks that I gave it that. Speaking of which, how much would that even do? Bro, why would you say that? Z gravity, right? Let's say you're not even still type. How do I get rid of this? Whatever, right? You're +1 SpeedSapphire. Like I have Smackdown. That would be funny too, but I need a +1. Bro, I want to see how do I get rid of this flying type. Ooh, that does a good amount. If you're HP Ice, that'd be funny, right? I'm just gonna go this just for the shits and giggles, right? Because you don't. Well, you do heavy slamming. I do have to watch out for the what you call it, right? Lead Seed sucks. Okay, so I can't give this a boost. You only heavy slam in here, right? The only thing is, what do I do on command? So I'm scouting. Okay, good hit. That sucks. You have the earthquake. I think I just go this, right? Okay, you do have the earthquake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so we intensify it. Bet. So we got the Z gravity. Goddamn it. So there are no. We see the return of Z gravity Lando. Alright, heavy slam does a good amount. Holy crap. So they should protect here, right? Sub would have been fire. But they have to give it up to something here, right? Something takes mad damage. Sakura dies. Something should die here. Oh! Dang it. So do I die? I definitely don't. Right. Okay, so let's get those calcs. Okay, so if you're +1, you know there's what's called Twist Scarf 279. You shouldn't, but I don't know how much did that. Okay, so I gotta see how much Sakura did to this. I see the damage there because you did 67 pixie sticks, right? 67 pixie sticks off of no investment. So we're gonna just the smackdown kill. We're gonna lay the smackdown on you. Hold on, we gotta see, right? Because I am not what you call it, smackdown does kill, but I don't know its investment specifically. We're gonna earth power. Crest comes in. What do you want to do here? Right? Aside from Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, I don't want to get this out, but keeping this around is nice, right? I think we can do this. We go this. If it has toxic, it has toxic. Freezes me, it freezes me. Alright, so I got a sub. Side shot, you are faster, but I know how much damage that does now. So I get to spam this. Right. Let's just don't see that. This is fun because I have scrap brief in the back, and yeah, just keeping this healthy is good as well. I'm gonna right. So you have the +1. +1 to my sub would possibly break it, right? You do not break. You heal here or you die, right? So I'll do this. Okay. You get the earthquake. You probably bring in Celestilla. Yep. But you don't have the leftovers. You don't have leftovers. What are you? Well, you are no longer a threat. So Ida goes down. Spinner comes out. I could just sub as well. You could get the toxic off, right? I get the toxic if I hit. Ooh, crit. Alright. I don't want to be a bully. I did build pretty well. I don't think this kills me in any sense, but we're just gonna go this. Like, I love your team, Saph. Like, no lie. I wish I had what you call it. We're just gonna double Thunderbolt. It probably doesn't kill, right? Double Thunderbolt into Dragalge. Oh, could kill. Okay. We're just going to go this. Bug Buzz was probably my better play. This could Z. And I could say I don't care. You get the Z. That was a nightmare. I feel like I put Buddy into a never-ending nightmare. But Ghost type, that's dope. Let's see if I get the lucky crit. Good damn me. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I live anything. I'll bring this in. Shadow Ball. Ooh, that does nothing. Why does that do nothing? I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm just gonna earthquake. I'm so sorry, for real. I did want to give you the game to be played as soon as we could, for sure. Earthquake doesn't even kill me. Flamethrower. Let's see. I want to high key try to. Do I care about points? No, I don't. I don't care. Stone Edge, nice. Okay, that was clean. That damage though, what was that damage? That's, could be possibly Black Colossus, right? I don't even think we kill unless we crit. No, we don't kill. Drain Punch. Okay, so you're Scarf. Scarf confirmed. I'm no longer, what you call it? This could be bad. No, legit, this could be bad. That's so funny. If they hit all their stuff, because I am, wait, why was it? No, this could be bad. I should live? Yeah, I live. Unless crit. If they crit me, they crit me. Dang, they miss. GG, well played. So good game to Saph. Bet. Good stuff. Very scary team. Even without its speed, its bulk prevails in a good amount. Like I had to chip down a lot. And Z Gravity Lando definitely did help there. It's just immense pressure. Like unfortunately, I didn't get to show off what this had, but Disguise came in clutch on their never-ending nightmare. That was a good bring for them. Yeah, I really wish I could have prepped more. But this is just like days in prep. Just one day for the most part. Submerge, definitely my MVP here. And yeah, never ending nightmare. How about that? But yeah, we had fun with this. Like I say, keep playing, have fun. See you in the next one. Peace.